What's up, everybody? Welcome back to K-Jink. We're going to talk about a few things. It is Friday the 13th.
Ooh, very spooky indeed.
Wanna watch some Freddy and Jason?
Yeah, we're not planning on doing a special Friday the 13th, but what's your favorite, kind of like slasher movie?
Aw, man, it's always going to be Freddy.
Freddy?
I mean, come on.
Well, for me, like, I'm also more Jason guy, so Friday the 13th movies I really enjoyed. And
what's the best way to get people scared? Right into Nightmare, man.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, that's true. But I'll say that the Friday the 13th video game is pretty funny. So if you can, check it out.
Indeed.
So anyway,
let's get into. We found out this week. Oh, if you have actually watched the trailer a couple hours ago, or for today, because it came out Friday the 13th around 3 a.m.
I think they made it on purpose. They did it on purpose
because it was supposed to be a horror, New Mutants, a horror movie. How do you feel about that?
I think it's fantastic because we're getting so many horror movies nowadays. It's like 5 to 10 a year. So we need something new and refreshing. When it came out last month, it was such a big hit with audiences, and people kind of want to see more horror movies. So it makes sense to have a superhero horror movie.
Exactly. And the last time we had a superhero, somewhat horror movie was Blade. I can't think of anything after him.
No, because we thought we were gonna get that with Doctor Strange because of the director, because he had a background in horror movies, but that wasn't the case with Doctor Strange. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to this movie. It has a lot of known but not faces you know. So like it has Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones, and she's Arya Stark. It has Charlie Heaton from
Stranger Things.
Yeah, and a couple of names that like you may not recognize them, but like. Once you see him, like, oh, they're from this thing. So.
Right. I can mention, like, okay, you're talking about Charlie Heaton. He's going to be Cannonball. Mace Williams going to be Wolfsman. We knew this since the beginning of the year, we knew this.
Yeah.
There's an actor named Anya Taylor-Joy. She's going to be Magic, Colossus' sister. So, that's going to be interesting, yeah.
Well, the only questions that I have personally for this project is... in terms of continuity, because based on the cast, it doesn't really matter where the movie takes place. But I just would like to know, what's the end game? Are the New Mutants in like the 80s, 90s, 2000s, the future? So like, where in the timeline are they, and how are they gonna connect to the XMen franchise? Are they gonna connect to the end of Logan? Spoiler alerts. What happened to Laura?
Nah, I doubt it'd be end of Logan. Logan, it was just its continuity was like everybody's dead. So there was, like they said, there was not a lot of mutants left. So they went to Canada or Mexico, somewhere else, But this is pretty much off the Apocalypse movie series. I'm assuming like right after Apocalypse events, because I feel like New Mutants and Deadpool is probably maybe 10 years after Apocalypse for some reason, or 15 years, because when you saw Colossus in the old X-Men movie and then you see him in Deadpool, you can see like, okay, he matured, he got bigger, that's...
Well, in that case, if we're talking about like the differences between Colossus and the X-Men franchise and Deadpool, Colossus is more of a goofball in Deadpool. He's like the stereotypical Colossus you think about in the animated series, a big Russian guy. Like, let's be good. So.
Yeah, he's actually know how to speak. I mean, he probably know how to speak Russian. I don't know, but I'm saying like it's either. He got older, his accent came out more, I don't know, one or the other. Maybe he went back home and stayed for a while, who knows? That's the thing, we don't know the exact timeline, but I know it has to be later on, because we know 2018 is a big year for Fox. You're going to have...
You got 3 movies from Fox that year.
3 movies, wow. So, the first movie for next year is going to be New Mutants in April 13th. Coincidence?
Well, I don't think so. Is it a Friday? I think it's a Friday.
It could be.
Marketing, Fox, you sleazy devils.
Yes, and then we have Deadpool, comes out in June 1st, and then after that, a couple months later, we have Dark Phoenix in November.
So, what it looks like they kind of, Fox is kind of trying to, because for like 2016, it wasn't their year. They had a couple of mishap, you know, with Gambit and with like the X-Men Apocalypse.
And speaking of Gambit, Remy LeBeau, we found out last night, once again, another Fox production is going to be out in February 2019.
So, do you think that now they kind of like get, you know, excuse my language, but they got their shit together? Like they finally realized that, okay, we got something good going on here with, you know, with kind of like the good response that we have from Logan and Deadpool. We could probably go back and have bring you know, new franchises, but also keep, you know, our money winner Deadpool going, and finally have a Gambit movie, because Gambit was supposed to come out 2016, and we're in 2017 now. It's not gonna come out until 2019. That's pretty crazy to me.
For me, I feel like New Mutants is that brand for other mutants. Like that's what it's called, New Mutants. Yeah. So some of these mutants might appear in Gambit, might appear in Phoenix, might appear in. Well, I doubt Phoenix, because like I said,
it's like the timeline. It's like it doesn't. It's like, so I'm guessing Phoenix is gonna be in the 90s, right?
I'll say late 90s.
Because that's like it's like a trend. First Class 60. I'm blanking on the second one. Days of Future Past 70s. Apocalypse 80s. Dark Knight 90s.
Yeah, late 90s. They have to push it out.
And will they age? Because they don't age. It's been like 30 years, and like Xavier and Magneto look the same.
I would say if it's smart.
Well, because the thing is, if it's 90s, it's gonna hit the same timeline as the original X-Men movie.
Late 90s or
yeah, like 90s.
That's how I could say.
It was like 99, I think it was when it came out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 99 when it was in production. 2000 it came out. Yeah. First X-Men movie in 2000. But yeah, New Mutants, I feel like, you know, you're going to have all these different characters. You're going to have this awesome group of mutants who actually in their own asylum, haunted house building or something. Because when you saw that trailer, it was like, you see if you're getting experimented, they're answering certain questions from this doctor, Cecilia, I think's her name. Let me double check that.
Cecilia Reyes.
Yes, Dr. Cecilia Reyes by Alice Braga, sorry. But yeah, and then we got Sunspot in here. Interesting. I don't think I saw Sunspot in the trailer at all.
What's the name of the actor or actress?
That's Henry Zaga. I saw more Dr. Cecilia Reyes, I saw Charlie Heaton, I saw Mason Williams.
So Aria Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy, that's Magic. So these other characters will eventually show up in another trailer. So my thing is, what happened to the rumors about Professor X? Storm was going to be in this movie. I guess they changed it.
Okay.
Maybe they'll make. Maybe it could be a cameo.
Cameo / you know, like post-credit scene, like, well, since you guys, you know, escaped, you know, the asylum, we'd like to join, you know, the X-Men.
And speaking of, you know, okay, New Mutants.
Of course.
Yes, I had to show.
He has to show it off.
All right, New Mutants. I have issue 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. Now, if they were smart, they would tie this movie with Deadpool in the near future to have the movie X-Force, because there's rumors they want to put out an X-Force movie too. And the X-Force was pretty much formed by Cable. And he took some mutants from the New Mutants group, and you know, we're going to see something amazing. Because I think New Mutants is not going to have a sequel. It's just going to be its own, and then it's going to spin off into something else.
Yeah, but the problem is that, you know, since we have these movies, you know, there's 3 continuities at this point with New Mutants, how are they gonna collide, you know? Like, because, you know, Deadpool is a silly one, it's like kind of self-aware of itself, so how's it gonna mix now with New Mutants, which seems like a horror, scary movie, and how's it gonna mix with that horror, scary movie with the time of the X-Men movies?
I feel like the New Mutants is gonna be by itself, and toward the end of the movie, if they want to be like, oh shit, you see Deadpool just pops out and it's like, yeah, I'm just messing with you guys. You're pretty much in the danger room with Professor X and just testing you guys out. You know, there'll be some funny shit at the end and be like, wow.
Makes sense. I don't know, because I really liked the beginning of Logan, that it was like a post-credit scene with Deadpool, like the one where he's
trying to bring him back to life.
Yeah.
Then he's like, I don't know, should I do it?
And he just like lays down like, the dead body. It's like eating the ice cream. It's like, oh.
Yeah. So you guys tell me what you think, if you like the trailer or not. Alright? Peace out.